Hey guys, James McBride back again. This is just the intro of me. Who am I? I don't like talking about myself. That's the honest truth. However, I have a lot of people that they're just like, who is this guy? And why is he teaching? And so it's better. I make it short. I make it quick. I don't spend forever talking about these kinds of things. So let me share my screen with you again. And just a few things that I've got open, but this is the one I need. So that's me, and this is the best way to contact me and get a hold of me. You can email me at the EAC EDU address that I have, or you can give me a call. And honestly, calling and talking is very good, right? If you haven't taken online classes before, you're going to learn that being able to speak to somebody not only makes you feel better, but it's quicker. It's a lot quicker. Emailing back and forth can take a long time. Now, having said that, I actually, if you email me through Canvas, as I've already mentioned, I try to get back to you as quick as I can, unless it's the weekend and I'm doing something and can't get back to you. Even on the weekend, I will get back to you and try to help you out because I know that's when you're doing your work. And so I need to be available while you're doing your work. Um, so usually through Canvas is the best method. It's just for some things when it gets a little complex, it's a lot better to actually just call. And I do make videos, like I have several times where somebody will have a problem with a certain point on whatever assignment, and I'll run through it so that they can see what's going on, and I'll send that video to you. But anyway, that's who I am now. A little background: freelance computer support is really where I started, and that was, oh geez, it was so many years ago. I basically worked 15 years in the business before I came and taught full time. And there, what you see on the screen is what I did. I did PC customer service. I was a network specialist, a network administrator. I was a systems admin. And during that time, I was a part-time instructor. And then finally, I'm a full-time instructor. Most of that, what does that mean? Well, it means that I can fix PCs. I can help people with their software. I know how to design and implement a network, security issues, installing email servers, installing virtual servers. I mean, it did the real work. And so that's why I have the videos in my class and when I'm going through things, because these are things that just aren't really in the textbook and you really ought to know them. And I'm not wasting your time. I'm like, this is important on those little videos I do. First computer I used is Commodore PET. If any of you know what that is, then shoot me a message. First DOS that I used for IBM's was 2.1, and the first Mac OS I used was System 1. It didn't really even have a name then. Educationally, I got a bachelor's in elementary education and really never used it. I was a part-time sub for a while, but I went straight into computers is what I did because I could make more money there, and I loved it. I love computers. So on the way, I got a master's in management, and then finally I got a master's in applied computer science. It's actually an MBA in applied computer science. And certifications, most people don't know what those are, but those are things that are highly qualified within the technical field. And so Google IT support is the newest one. We have classes on that. CompTIA, A+, iNet for internet, server for servers, network for network, Microsoft OS and networking, and then InfoSec for security. So I've spent most of my time training and educating myself doing that. And so specific experience, I already talked about this. So I'm just you can look at that on the screen. I did a lot of stuff back then. It was really exciting, but ultimately I switched over to teaching because I enjoyed being around you, students, more than the technology or the newest, latest technology. And so, I started working for several different institutions. I worked for UVSC for a while and BYU for a while as adjunct or part-time instructors, and I got a job here working in networking and in systems admin stuff, and not at EA, but in this valley. And then I started teaching part-time. I first started teaching part-time as an adjunct for EAC back in 1997. I taught an internet class. Then I did their first networking class and their first PC hardware class. And then eventually in 2005, I came over and taught full time. So the reason that I would want anybody to know anything about that is the fact that when I'm telling you, I'm not just talking about textbook stuff. I'm talking about things I've experienced, things I've seen, things I've done, things that I've watched other people do. I know what you're headed into. And no, I don't mean know what you're headed into when you're going into IT. I do if you're going into IT, but I mean that you're going to go work someplace, any organization. I know what you're heading into. And I'm trying to bring that to you in those little videos that I do that you should watch one a week. That's me, James McBride. And thanks for watching. And we will talk to you later.